Mr. Vali Nasr, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. Where are you headed?
I'm going to head to the book section.
Walk you there?
Yes, absolutely. Let's go see some books.
I have a few questions for you too.
Sure.
How does it feel to be in Lahore after so many years?
Oh, it's always lovely to be in Lahore. It's just wonderful being back. I feel like it's like a second home. I had some wonderful times living in this town. I've seen it grow from a time when I could walk from here all the way to Badshah Mosque.
Oh.
I know you no longer can do that very easily, but it's also a city that is very central to the core of Muslim imperial heritage, not just in India but also globally. So it's a wonderful homecoming to come back to Lahore.
What do you like about Pakistan the most?
Well, in some ways, Pakistan's in my blood, so I always feel good being here. But it's the warmth of the people, it's the energy I feel, it's the hope that I see, and it's just the dynamism of the culture. It's extremely interesting.
What about the food? What's your favorite?
Nihari.
Nihari?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, Nihari is my favorite, but also there are many other dishes that I love, but that one I think is a labor of love, and it shows when you eat it.
Nice. Who do you think will be the next US president?
I hope Mayor Pete Buttigieg, for whom I'm actually working, and I'm work with him, because I think he brings an element of youth and newness and freshness to American politics.
Interesting. One book you think everyone should read?
Now that's a tough one. I cannot actually answer that question because my mind completely jams up. I would say the most important book anybody should read is a book that would actually really impact the way they think and they feel, and I think it might be different for each person what that book is.
One word for Prime Minister Imran Khan.
Come to LLF.
What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
I actually try to meditate for 5 minutes as a way of calming and opening my mind to the rest of the day, and then exercise before anything else.
You're a professor at the super cool Johns Hopkins University. 3 things that Pakistani students who want to study at big shot universities need to do to get in.
I think the first 3 things they need to do is study hard, study hard, and study hard. I think that's the most important thing that we look in students, but above that we look at entrepreneurship of mind, on vision, on whether people actually have a sense of going beyond the boundaries of what they've studied, and they see actually a contribution that they're going to make to the world.
Interesting. So the internet says that you're an academic, a historian, a professor, but according to the internet, you're married to a tech executive. Why did you marry someone so completely different from you, and how do you guys make it work?
Well, affairs of the heart cannot be planned. And it just happened that we clicked and we liked each other, we got married, but marriage needs work, regardless of whether you're compatible or not compatible. You have to compromise, and you have to respect one another, and you have to continue to nurture your relationship in order for it to become better, and that's the trick.
So the internet also says that you're an Iranian-American author, but how do you identify yourself?
I don't identify in that manner, largely because I don't like those points of reference. They actually put people in a box. I'd much rather be seen as an author or an expert on the Middle East or an expert on Pakistan, rather than be seen as either a member of a community, American, Iranian, Muslim, because I think that those are ways in which we can compartmentalize people.
Do you know any Urdu words?
I know many, but thank you for this interview, Merbani.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm
Very good.
Aida.
Nice to see you.
I'm the mother of a student of
Yeah.
yours.
Hang on, let me finish this interview. Sorry.
Last question.
Sure.
Words to live by.
Words to live by. Generosity of heart and mind.
Fantastic. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Shukriya. Vali Nasr sir.
Thank you very
so
much.